All right, Dusty Donis back courtside with you here for the state volleyball pool play match between Valley Heights and Inman. Now, this will be the only back-to-back match of the day that Valley Heights will play. Again, they lost to the Lady Red at Smith Center 25-12, 25-17 in their first match of the day. Again, Valley Heights getting set now to take on Inman in their second match. Didn't have a lot of time in between matches to get a lot of information to you, but we will kind of go as the match goes along and tell you more about our area athletes that have excelled for Valley Heights. You heard that in the first part. For Inman, their leader in kills is Sutton Harris. She has 596 kills on the season for Inman, 297 kills for Chloe Schmidt, a junior, 934 assists for KNDY Woods, a setter, a very good setter, obviously, with over 900 assists in a single season. So Inman will start. The Lady Teutons on serve, and it is Macy Neufeld serving for Inman. The set near side by Ann Turber, tipped across. Inman keeping it alive, and back set left side, tipped across by Inman and Cadence Welch. Valley Heights keeps it going though. The set middle here from Woods, tipped up, kept alive at the front by Vermetten. Good set by Turber, far side for Ava Smith down this near side. Inman keeps it alive. Ava tips it across. Inman trying to keep it going, and they do. Here on the near side, swinging is Kenna Woods, curling one over into the back row. Good dig out there by Taya Smith. In the middle, Vermetten dug out back row by Inman. A great rally here on this first point as Inman tips it over, and then Smith tips it over. 3 straight plays where it's a one hit and go for each side. Tipped up at the front line, and then a double hit by Inman trying to keep it alive that time. I believe that was Sutton Harris, and it was. It's a point for Valley Heights. So the Lady Mustangs take the early 1-0 lead here in this first set. Setting near side, Harris down the line, and with the kill, with authority, Sutton Harris with the kill for Inman. And it's 1-1 here in this first set. Serving for Inman, the libero is Madeline Brunk, the 5'4" junior. She stands just left of center for Inman, floating a low serve. Good dig out that time by Ava Smith. That far side from Turber. Back to Ava for the kill on that far sideline for Valley Heights. The Lady Mustangs up 2-1. Again, Inman won their first match of pool play over Garden Plain in 2. Now Valley Heights trying to fight against the Lady Teutons. A floating back row serve. Good pass this time over to Woods. Left side, actually into the center. Good dig out, but it's headed out of bounds over the net on that far sideline. Sutton Harris, the freshman, with some authority here for Inman. Very impressive to start this one. It's a 2-2 tie. Back on the rotation for Inman, and serving is KNDY Woods. Woods on that back line for Inman. Substitution for Valley Heights, taking a little bit of time there as we see Brooke Porter come back in for Valley Heights. Floating serve this time out of the back row. Decent pass, set middle by Steinfurt over to the far side. It's off that stick. It's out of bounds over on that far side on the attempt from Taya Smith, and a point to Inman. Inman with a 3-2 lead in this first set. And Valley Heights making it to the state tournament for the 18th time in school history. The last time they made it was 2019. They finished 4th place that year in 2A. Serve goes to the back row, step far side now, as too much on that one. It floats out of bounds away from Taya Smith, and a point for Inman. 4-2 the score. Serving for Inman. Again, this is KNDY Woods. Back row. Pass goes into the middle. Steinfurt on the second hit, hits it across. Alert there was Riley Menabach, but nobody else could quite keep it going for Inman on their side. A point for Valley Heights as it falls in. 4-3 Inman in this first set. Service error this time for Valley Heights. And Ava Smith. So the point goes to Inman. It's 5-3 Lady Teutons. Near side serving Sutton Harris. A jump serve from this left corner. Ava Smith. It's over there. Porter couldn't quite control the pass from Smith, and Brooke hits it out of bounds, out of the reach of everybody over on that far sideline. And a point for Inman. Inman with the 6-3 lead here in this first set. Boy, Inman looks strong early on here at the state tournament. On the floating serve back row, a good dig by Ava Smith. Steinfurt sets far side for Maggie Turber. Dug out by Inman. Set far side now, and curling one across this time is Manabach. Into the middle it goes. Porter, it's tipped off the tape and in for a kill for quarter. So Brooke gets the point for Valley Heights. It's 6-4 Inman. Serving for Valley Heights now on rotation is Taya Smith, the 5'7" senior. Good pass from the back row for Brunk. And then this one ends up going backwards, but Brunk hits it across to keep it alive for Inman. The set middle now. Vermetten blocked at the front line. Steinfurt sets far side to Maggie Turber, who hits it across, and a free ball for Inman. The set middle this time for Schmidt. Back row. Ava Smith. Vermetten bumps it across. Near side on the swing. It actually hits out of bounds on that stick. The attempt by Kenna Woods, and the point goes to Valley Heights. They're within one in this first set, 6-5. Again, serving for Valley Heights is Taya Smith. She had 18 aces on the season coming in. Not a good pass off the top there. Schmidt blocked the front line. A great play there by Vermetten to get hands up and hit it back down on the Inman side. And we're knotted up at 6 apiece. Inman is coached by Megan Heckel in her third year, the record of 88-20. Again for Valley Heights as it goes straight into the net for Taya Smith. Point goes to Inman. It's 7-6. Inman with the advantage. Susan Steinfurt in her 7th year with a record of 164-79. It's actually 164-80 now for Steinfurt. Vermetten tipped it into the back corner. It's knocked out of bounds by Kenna Woods, floating out into the stands. A point for Valley Heights. 7-7 tie. Serving for Valley Heights on the substitution rotation there is Ann Turber. So Megan Heckel actually 89-23 after Inman won their first match. Inman keeping this one alive, set near side. Schmidt hits it straight into the net. Chloe came in with 297 kills to the state tournament. This time hits it into the net, and Valley Heights is up by 1, 8-7. So Valley Heights staying strong here in this first set. Floating short serve. Diving to keep it alive there was Harris. It's tipped across and a free play for Valley Heights. Smith, that's middle. Vermetten, far side. Too strong. That one floats in this near corner on the attempt by Maggie Turber, and the point goes to Inman. It's an 8-8 tie. Serving here for the Lady Teutons, Alyssa Johnson, back row. Vermetten just had to keep it alive, and the spike is too strong on the attempt by Delana Murph. Inman reclaims a 1-point lead, 9-8. Again, the serve goes back row. Hit across by Maggie Turber, or Ann Turber actually that time. Set middle is too close to the net, and it's blocked at the front line by Maggie Turber. Schmidt couldn't quite get anything on that one as the set went straight toward the net, and a point for Valley Heights. A 9-9 tie. Serving for Valley Heights. This is Maggie Turber on the right side of the service line. Into the back row, decent pass. The set goes middle for Woods. A back set. Schmidt hits into the net, and it's a 4-hit play there for Cadence Welch for Inman, and Valley Heights is back up by 1, 10-9. First set of the second match, a pool play for each one of these teams. Floating back row serve, and it falls in for the ace. Maggie Turber with the point for Valley Heights, and the Lady Mustangs are up 11-9 in this first set. First service ace of the match for Valley Heights. And 2 errors, and now 3 errors as this one is too strong for Turber. 11-10 Valley Heights in the first set. Substitution coming in. Macy Neufeld will come into the back row to serve for Chloe Schmidt. Inman trailing it by 1 on serve. Neufeld with a floating back row serve. Good pass this time for Maggie Turber. Back set by Ann Turber. Near side, it's dug out in the back row by Neufeld. The back set goes to Harris. Blocked at the front line, but Inman keeps it alive. Tipped across. Valley Heights keeps it going. A swing by Merck. Inman stays alive with it. Harris tipped up, kept alive. Harris tips it over, and it's in for the point for Inman. Sutton Harris on a couple defensive plays ties this thing up at 11 here in the first set. Inman serving. Neufeld Again, floats one back row. Good pass this time for Vermetten. Turber far side to Ava Smith. Blocked up the front line. It spins on Valley Heights' side and unable to get it back up off a block was Delana Merck, and a point for Inman as the ball goes under the net. 12-11, Lady Teutons. Neufeld again a serve back row. Good pass this time. Turber sets far side to Smith, and it floats too strong, out of bounds in the back row. Susan Steinford up off the bench thinking about that timeout, but won't call it yet. It's a 2-point Inman lead of 13-11. That ball went flying over the what you'd call the hockey board here. 2-point lead for the Lady Teutons, and Macy Neufeld serving. This one floats toward the front. Vermetten with a decent pass. Set back to Vermetten near side. Blocked by Inman. It's down and into the net on the attempt. And now a timeout for Susan Steinford and Valley Heights. Inman with a 3-point lead. 14-11 the score here in set one. Back after the timeout on KNDY.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Tammy Parker with Tammy Parker Realty has all the bases covered. She's your realtor, broker, and agent. Give Tammy a call today in Waterville at 363-2010 or 562-6688. She has property for sale in Marshall, Washington, and Riley counties. Or visit her website, tparkerrealty.com. Tammy Parker Realty in Waterville, 363-2010 or 562-6688.
Inman on serve out of the timeout. Valley Heights gets it across. The ball spiked into the net, or not into the net, but into a block by Harris. Near side now for Inman as Caden Twelch hits back row. Valley Heights curling one over. That was for Metten. Set middle for Harris. A hard swing and a kill for Harris. Sutton with the point for Inman, and it's 15-11, Lady Teutons. Inman serving. Been a great run here for Macy Neufeld. Set over to the far side. Ava Smith goes high down the line, and it's just off wide on that left sideline. A point for Inman. They lead 16-11. Valley Heights led 11-9 at one point. A 7-0 run here in this first set for Inman. Neufeld back row. A set middle now. This is Merck dug out in the back row by Inman. Hit across far side and too strong into that 7-0 run as it's now 16-12 Inman. Serving is Olivia Scala, the libero, back into the game for Valley Heights. Hits it across, a short serve, and not a good pass there on the dig and serve receive from Alyssa Johnson. And the point goes to Valley Heights. So back within three, it's 16-13. Technically, it would be called an ace, I believe, in today's volleyball terms. It's the second of the match for Valley Heights. Good pass this time by Neufeld. Not a great set near side, but Harris goes flying up to get it. And right in that far corner ahead of the line judge, it's in for the kill. Their point for Inman, it's 17-13 in favor of the Lady Teutons. Serving for Inman, their libero, Madeline Brunk, the 5'4 junior, floating high back row. Vermetten with a good pass. Turber sets far side to Ava Smith. Blocked at the front line by Inman. Vermetten there to keep it alive. Back set near side goes to Merck. Set into the middle now. Sutton Harris just has to set it across for Inman, so a free play for Valley Heights. That set goes too close to the net. Blocked but tipped across by Ava Smith. Now Harris goes into the far corner, kept alive by Vermetten again. Smith taps it over. Set middle. Harris blocked. Harris kept it alive, though. Set by Woods. Back to Harris. Tips it over. Valley Heights, good job of keeping it alive. Bumped across this time by Taya Smith. Setting the middle again for Harris. Tipped and it flies high and out of bounds on the near sideline. A point for Inman. Inman leading 18-13. Inman coming into this with a record of 35-5. 3 of their 5 losses were to Sedgwick, but they paid Sedgwick back. Sedgwick was 38-0 in the sub-state championship, and Inman beat them in 3. Back set near side. Swinging is Merck. It's dug out in the back row by Inman. Free play here for Valley Heights. Good pass Turber far side to Smith. Blocked and spinning out of bounds on the far sideline on the Inman side. A point for Valley Heights. 18-14 Inman in this first set. Valley Heights will have one more match after this in pool play against Garden Plain. This one floats short. Harris with a good pass. Over there to Woods, setting the middle, and Harris, there's no chance you're going to get to that one. It is driven into the court by Woods, and a point for Inman. They lead 19-14. Inman's other losses coming to Cheney in the 3A, who is in the 3A state tournament, and Berean Academy. Valley Heights had some key wins this year. They beat Centralia, one of their most important wins in the TBL there. Set into the middle, and Valley Heights trying to keep it alive, and a swing by Kenna Woods is off the Lady Mustangs in that front row, and Inman takes a 20-14 lead here in set one. Serving for Inman, this is Cambry Woods, the setter. It floats into the back row. Good pass this time for Maggie Turber, the set far side. Taya Smith goes up high and gets the kill in the back row. 20-15 the score. So Valley Heights back within 5 here. Serving for the Lady Mustangs is Ava Smith. That's a floating back row serve. Not a good pass really this time from Kenna Woods. Kenna hits it across for Inman. Good pass from Vermetten. Steinfurt set far side for Turber, and a kill on the near sideline. It goes in for Maggie, and Valley Heights within 4 at 20-16. Serving again is Ava Smith, a little floating jump serve. That one's deep in the back row. Neufeld kept it alive. Woods hits it over here to the near side and hit across by Manabach. And in the back row, a lift on Valley Heights will give the point to Inman. Inman up 21-16 in this first set. Serving for the Lady Teutons, again, the freshman Sutton Harris with the jump serve, line drive, far side, back corner. Good pass to Steinfurt, sent over on the far side to Maggie Turber, blocked the front line. Inman, but Valley Heights keeping it alive. Tipped over on that Inman side. Schmidt swings, it's tipped into the back row. Ava Smith keeps it alive. Steinfurt over for a free play for Inman. Good pass over to the far side for Woods, setting middle. Schmidt has it tipped off the Valley Heights block attempt on their side, and a point for Inman. 22-16, Lady Teutons. Timeout Susan Steinfurt. Inman leading it by 6 in the first set. Back in 30 seconds here on KNDY.
Go green today with Critchfield Spray Foam Insulation. Spray Foam Insulation achieves a perfect fit every time, insulating and sealing the building's exterior in one application. Ideal for commercial, agricultural, and residential buildings. Add structural stability, prevent moisture infiltration, minimize insect and rodent penetration, and gain superior energy savings. Go green and foam it. Critchfield Spray Foam Insulation in Waterville. Find them on the web and Facebook today.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
Had a little delay, so I had a chance to take a 60-second timeout there. Inman serving, leading 22-16. Sutton Harris in the near corner, floats it to the back row. And Valley Heights was not out in rotation correctly. That's tough out of the timeout for Valley Heights. Out of rotation, an automatic point for Inman, as they're now 2 points away from winning set one. 23-16. Inman with the lead. Floating serve into the back row. Smith is there with the pass. It goes over there to Porter. Hit across by Valley Heights, and just on the line. It ends up being a kill. I believe Vermetten was the one that hit it from the middle, and a point for Valley Heights. 23-17 the score. There are some angles that I do get blocked here courtside with the net, so it's hard for me to see who's hitting the ball. Valley Heights serving is Taya Smith. Back row floater. Good pass. Woods has to bump it near side to Schmidt, who goes up with the swing for Inman, and it's now set point. So the Teutons up 24-17. Serving for Inman, Kenna Woods. Woods, short serve into the back row, and Valley Heights can't get it up off the floor. Ends up being an ace there for Inman, and the Lady Teutons take the first set 25-17 over Valley Heights here in Dodge City. We will take a timeout. We are back with the second set after this break on KNDY.
Turn to Cottage Hill Ag Supply in Waterville when you need to take your crops to the next level. Start with top quality channel seed complete with treatments and delivery. Precision planting equipment gives you optimum seed spacing, singulation, and depth control. Kilbro seed tenders are dependable for delivering seed to the field and planter. And Darren carries sprayer parts, fertilizer parts, and Conklin Ag products so you have the best growing season ever. Grow your best with Cottage Hill Ag Supply.
What do you do when the unexpected happens? You may wonder what's next. Who do I call? What should I do? Christy Anders Funeral Home is here to support you through this phase of life by providing support and personal services while helping you create a beautiful and unique tribute for your loved ones. Christy Anders Funeral Home is family owned and operated and proud to offer affordable personalized packages to fit any budget. Visit Christy Anders Funeral Home in Waterville or at www.apfunerals.com. Dane's Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhausts, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Dane's does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Dane's Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Dane's Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville. My Sister's Closet Boutique in Waterville has all you need for your wardrobe this season. They specialize in the latest fashion trends. Don't get caught in last year's style. Stop in and refresh your wardrobe with all your favorite team colors. Stock your closet with cute, comfortable, trendy, and affordable options. Hurry to MSC today or start your shopping online at mysistersclosetkansas.com. Big city style with small town service. Come and spend a day at MSC in Waterville.
If any of your family members meow, bark, squeak, chew, dig, squawk, claw, play dead, or fetch, you need Dr. Porter and the Blue River Veterinary Clinic in Waterville. Dr. Porter is dedicated to the wellness and health care of your small animal pets, offering vaccinations and wellness checks, boarding, dentistry, emergency care, grooming, surgery, and radiology with her full-service clinic. A healthy pet is a happy pet, and a happy pet means a happy home. Call today for your appointment, 363-2222.
Second set just underway here for Valley Heights in Dodge City. Again, Inman winning the first set 25-17. Valley Heights gets the first point of the second set. Chloe Schmidt a little bit too strong for Inman on a swing attempt there as Valley Heights has the 1-0 lead. Schmidt this time down this near side on a cross-court shot. Gets the point for Inman. So a 1-1 tie here in the second set. Meade is on a storm. I think they were down 24-17 over on the other court. They're now at 25-24 in the first set against Pittsburgh Colgan over on the other court. Serving is Neufeld into the back row. Valley Heights keeping it alive. Set across. Good pass this time. Backs at Woods over to Harris. And it's tipped off of Valley Heights out of bounds on the far side. A point for Inman. Inman up 2-1 in the second set. Meade coming all the way back to win that first set over on the other court, 26-24. Back row serve from Neufeld, set near side. Vermetten goes up. That's 4 hits. It didn't hit across. And a point goes to Inman. Lady Teutons up 3-1 here in this second set. Got the set on Valley Heights. Set goes middle as it's dug out in the back row on the attempt by Merck. Harris sets it across this time for Inman. They set it back over to the far side. Ava Smith finds a hole in the back row for the kill for Valley Heights. 3-2, Inman in this second set. Again, they took the first one 25-17. Inman is 1-0 here in pool play so far. Valley Heights is 0-1. Back in on serve rotation, Olivia Scala, the libero for Valley Heights, set near side Harris, and it tips off the tape and falls in for the kill. Not a chance again that time for Valley Heights to do anything with that one. Inman leads 4-2 in set 2. Serving for the Lady Teutons. This is the libero, Madeline Brunk. Smith over on the far side. Tipped around. Kept alive here. The pass goes to the left side for Kenna Woods. Valley Heights keeping it alive. Kind of a free play here. Kenna Woods, back row, dug out by Vermetten. Turber sets far side for Smith. Near side, back row. It is kept alive somehow by Inman, and then hit across by Neufeld. Again, Turber back sets this time, and Murr kicks it into the net. The point goes to Inman. 5-2, Inman with the lead. Brunk serving. That one floats over to the far side of the back row. Smith with a good pass. Turber right back to Smith. Swinging, blocked the front line. It went out of bounds, though. Point goes to Valley Heights. And they're back within 2 here in this first set at 5-3. Or second set, 5-3. Serving for Valley Heights. Delana Merck. Not a good pass toward the net this time. Woods tips it across. Valley Heights with a free play. Smith sets it across and found the hole. Right in between the front and back row. Nobody at all was home that time for Inman. That'll go in the books as a kill for Smith, and it's 5-4. Inman leading by 1 in this second set. Delana Merck serving for Valley Heights, the 5'8 junior. She had 15 aces coming into the tournament. The dig goes right across this time, so a free play for Valley Heights. Smith blocks at the front line, goes into the net. Point Valley Heights. A 5-5 tie here in this second set. Again, Merck serving right of center. Near this right corner. Short serve. Good pass from Brunk this time. The set middle to Harris. It pops up high, and Valley Heights keeps it alive. Far side Smith down the sideline. Nice play by Neufeld with a one-handed fist bump, and it goes out into the Valley Heights side. Turber sets Smith far side, and it falls in after a tip. It may have been a little bit easier to get up off the floor for Brunk if it had not been tipped, but she couldn't get to it, and a kill for Smith. The point goes to Valley Heights, and the Lady Mustangs are up 6-5 in this second set. Merck floats a serve to Harris. Good pass this time. Woods back to Harris, flying up, tips it across. Valley Heights does a good job of playing defense and keeps it alive. Back to Woods on the far side. Harris is going for the kill this time. She's not messing around. Tipped it over last time. This time swings with her full force and gets the kill in the near corner for Inman to tie it at 6. I tell you, one of the things that when you're playing volleyball at the state tournament, if you do not swing, it's tough to win matches. And Harris, the freshman, she's obviously very talented. Over 600 kills now this season with what's happened here at the state tournament. She came in with 596. Inman serving now. And in that back row is the setter, Cambry Woods. Vermetten, good pass to Steinfurt back in his setter over to the far side as Taya gets the kill down that far sideline. Taya Smith for Valley Heights. Lady Mustangs back up by 1, 7-6. Ava Smith in the back row serving now for the Lady Mustangs. That one floats into the back row. Kenna Woods the pass. Cambry Woods back set to Harris. Valley Heights cannot get a good play on it on a pass, and it's falling underneath the net. A point to Inman to tie it back up at 7 here in this second set. Sutton Harris again serving for Inman. She stands in this near corner, and it's a kind of a floating jump serve that goes across. Vermetten over to the far side. A swing by Maggie Turber. Back set near side. Blocked at the front line by Schmidt. As Taya Smith couldn't get it through the double block, the point goes to Inman. So Inman back up by a point here in this second set, 8-7. Lady Teuton serve from Harris. Smith with a decent pass. Steinfurt sets far side, but it's in the back row and bumped across for a free play for Inman. Cambry Woods into the middle for Schmidt. Dug out by Valley Heights. One hit, it's across. Woods again, setting the middle with Schmidt again. Into the corner, trying to keep it alive with Steinfurt, but it's off of her fist and flying out of bounds. A point for Inman. 9-7, Lady Teutons. Inman has a couple of hitters that are doing good things in Schmidt and Harris. Harris is serving. Low line drive into the back row. Valley Heights keeping it going. Swing in the middle by Porter, and it goes into the net on the receive attempt by Inman. The point goes to Valley Heights. They're back within 1, 9-8 in this first set. Serving for the Lady Mustangs, Taya Smith, back row, not a good pass. Woods kept it alive, though, into the middle for Riley Manabach, and it's out of bounds over on that far side. 9-9 score as Valley Heights gets that point. Pass goes into the middle for Woods. Near side, Schmidt hits it into the net. That's 4 hits as Manabach trying to go down and get it. And a point goes to Valley Heights, and they're up 10-9 here in this second set. Again, Taya Smith serving for Valley Heights. A low line drive. Again, not a great pass. Woods back set far side, and it's blocked out of bounds by Valley Heights. On the swing by Kenna Woods. Vermetten, I believe, the one that hit it out, and the point goes to Inman. That ties the second set up at 10 apiece. Serving for Inman, coming into this near corner, is Kenna Woods. Kenna, a freshman for Inman. Vermetten throws one across. We have a net violation on Valley Heights. They were not able to get things set up offensively that time as Inman gets the point and leads 11-10. Again, Kenna Woods is served, back row. Smith, the pass goes straight toward and over the net, and it's tapped over by Chloe Schmidt for the kill for Inman. 12-10 the score in favor of the Lady Teutons. Inman does have some freshmen that are playing, 2 of them of note. Sutton Harris and Kenna Woods. Kenna serving in this left corner. Low line drive on the jump serve. Steinford sets far side for Maggie Turber. Dug out in the back row by Inman. Back row spike by Harris. They said it was tipped. Looked like 4 hits to me. They didn't call it. Valley Heights back in play in the middle for Vermetten with the swing. Back row, as that was not a good pass that time by Kenna Woods. It went flying and ends up underneath the net. The point goes to Valley Heights. 12-11 Inman. And serving is Ann Turber. Substitutions there for Valley Heights on rotation. Turber's one of them, checking into the back row. Harris, the good pass this time. Woods sets near side. On the swing that time with Cadence Welch, and it falls in off of the top of the net for a point for Inman. Inman up 13-11. And Valley Heights will have one more pool play match against Garden Plain coming up later today. Line drive serve into the back row. Good pass, set far side. Vermetten curls one over. Dug out in the back row by Harris. The set goes middle to Schmidt. Nobody's home on that far side. Cross-court swing and kill from Schmidt. Chloe Schmidt with a point for Inman, and Inman's up 14-11 in the second set. Fans that are interested can listen to Smith Center Lady Red matches on our sister station, Katy Country 94. KCountry94.com. We're always streaming online at sunflowerstateradio.com in Marysville and the Glen Elder area. Back set, for Valley Heights. It's tipped across and ends up on that baseline. A little bit too far, though, out of bounds. The point goes to Inman. Again, serving for Inman is Alyssa Johnson. The set goes into the middle for Merck. Inman has it kept alive. Cast across by Schmidt, and in the front row near side, a point for Inman. Timeout Valley Heights. Inman leading at 16-11 here in this second set. They won the first set 25-17, and starting to pull away here in set number 2. We'll take a timeout back after the break on KNDY.
Circle P Processing of Waterville has processing openings available now. Their mission is to not only provide the professional meat processing their customers expect, but ensure timely and transparent service and prices. Be assured that when you bring your meat to Circle P, you are getting exactly what you brought in. Always remaining local and loyal to their customers. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Be sure to visit their website, circlepprocessing.com, for pricing and ordering information. Just like the area student athletes, Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs.
A tip out of bounds just into play off of Inman. Valley Heights gets a point there, now trailing 16-12. A jump serve here from Maggie Turber. Inman back into play. The ball tipped up at the top. Turber, good pass to Ann Turber, far side. A swing by Smith. Back row, trying to keep it alive. Inman does. And Harris sets it across for a free ball for Valley Heights. Set far side, a double hit on the attempt that time from Mertz. So the point goes to Inman, and they're back up by 5, 17-12. Substitution coming in for Inman. Macy Neufeld serving. She's on the left of the back row. Inman again took the first set 25-17. Floating serve into the back row. It's a short one, but a good dig out there by Taya Smith. Ava with the swing block right in the front line. Harris and Woods combining to block it and get the point for Inman. 18-12, Lady Teutons. Line drive serve goes into the back row. Kept alive by Turber. Far side, the hit goes straight into the net that time from Ava Smith, and a point to make it 19-12. Serve into the back row this time. Vermetten finding a hole back row. Not able to get to it for Inman is Alyssa Johnson. Down to a 6-point lead in this set for Inman at 19-13 as Valley Heights gets the point. Olivia Scala serving for Valley Heights. Just to the left of center, a low short serve dug out by Inman to keep it alive. Set near side, Harris goes up with the swing far side. It kind of came off the side of her palm, and instead of going forward, went spinning to the side and out of bounds. A point for Valley Heights. 19-14 Inman in this second set. Scala's serve, back row, good pass this time into the middle for Wood. Set near side, Harris goes strong and powers through one here on the left side. Sutton Harris, the point for Inman. It's 20-14. Serving for Inman, the libero, Madeline Brunk. Lady Teutons looking to move to 2-0 in pool play. Valley Heights would drop to 0-2 unless they can make a great comeback here. Set goes over to Ava Smith. Back row, dugout, kept alive by Inman. Hit across by Neufeld. Free play for Valley Heights. Set goes middle. Setting the middle for Taya Smith. And was the ball tipped? They deem it was not. Point goes to Inman. 21-14. Inman 4 points away from the match. In the back row, serving again. This is Brunk. That goes far side from Turber to Smith. And Ava Brunk tried to get it back up, and it went darting right into the net on this near side. And no chance for Inman to get a play on that one. 21-15 the score. Nice swing again from Ava Smith. Delana Merck serving for Valley Heights. Standing right of center. Floats it short front row. Harris to Woods. Back to Harris with the swing. Good dig in the back row by Merck. She's surprised she got it across. Back set near side. And again, a dig in the back row by Valley Heights on the kill attempt. Smith, Ava taps it over in front of the defender, trying to dive and get to it that time. In the back row was Alyssa Johnson to no avail. Valley Heights with the point on the kill from Smith. 21-16, Inman. Low line drive serve and an ace for Valley Heights and Maggie Turber right in front of the diving libero Brunk, and the point goes to Valley Heights. They're within 4, 21-17. Actually, Merck is on serve for Valley Heights. This one flies off the block into the net, off of Taya Smith, and the point goes to Inman. Another strong swing from the freshman Sutton Harris for the Lady Teutons. Inman leads 22-17 here in set 2. And serving for Inman is Cambry Woods. Jump serve, back row. Bump over there by Vermetten to Taya Smith. Kept alive in the back row by Brunk. Set across by Inman. Steinfurt sets far side for Smith. Ava down the sideline and unable to get it back into play. Cadence Welch. It's flying out of bounds off of her fist. And a point for Valley Heights. 22-18 now the score. And a swing far side. Harris again off the set gets the kill for Inman. Missed that serve that time. My apologies there. 23-18. Sutton Harris serving on the near side in the corner. Inman just 2 points away from winning this match. Harris, jump serve, floating back row. Ava Smith with a good pass to Steinfurt. Sets far side. And that is Maggie Turber curling one across. Set middle, and it's tipping in. Schmidt gets the kill for Inman. It's match point for the Lady Teutons. 24-18 the score. Jump serve Harris, back row. Taya Smith, Ava behind the line, keeps it alive. Vermetten across, a free play for Inman. Set into the middle for Schmidt, and it's off of Vermetten, spinning out of bounds in the far corner. Inman takes the match, winning the second set, 25-18. They took the first set, 25-17. Inman is now 2-0 in this pool play action as Valley Heights drops to 0-2 in pool play with the loss. Inman 25-17, 25-18. Back to wrap this one up after the timeout on KNDY.
Raise your hand if you need more internet speed. It's time to get your hands on much faster internet. Don't settle for yesterday's internet speed when you have a home full of today's devices. Upgrade your Blue Valley Technologies internet speed now to the speed you need and get a $50 bill credit. If you're new to Blue Valley, you get 2 months free and everyone gets free installation on managed Wi-Fi. Visit bluevalley.net/raise your hand today.
Get the good stuff.
Superior quality at competitive prices. It's right around the corner at your Napa Auto Parts store, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. Napa has over 310,000 parts and accessories for auto, truck, farm, and small engines. Plus, all Napa brand parts are backed by a national warranty program. Need answers or advice? Just ask the friendly parts professionals at Napa at Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. They're ready to help.
Get the good stuff.
Quality you can trust at prices you can afford at Napa Auto Parts, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware.
All right, Dusty Donis wrapping up this match here for you on KNDY. Valley Heights again winning it by a final, Inman beating Valley Heights by a final of 25-17, 25-18. Inman over Valley Heights 17-18. Valley Heights 0-2 in pool play as Inman improves to 2-0 in pool play. Valley Heights now 25-15 on the season. They do have a match with Garden Plain coming up here later this morning. It might be afternoon, actually, by the time that one starts. It should be around 12:30. We'll have that one for you on KNDY. Again, Valley Heights 0-2. They lost to Smith Center 25-12, 25-17. And Inman beats Valley Heights 25-17 and 25-18. That'll wrap up this portion of the broadcast. We'll be back around again 12:30 or so for Valley Heights and Garden Plain here on KNDY. Thanks for tuning in to Valley Heights Lady Mustang Volleyball here at the state tournament. Dusty Donis with you from Dodge City.
And a huge thank you to Dusty Donis. Double coverage on state volleyball. Max Blaskies in Emporia with the Hanover Lady Wildcats on our sister station, FM 95.5. And continuing coverage here on AM 1570, FM 94.1 for Valley Heights Lady Mustangs. And our broadcast coverage is service of the Waterville Housing Authority, First Commerce Banks, Route 77 Corner Stores, Performance Ag, Mustang Motors, Blue Valley Technologies, Titan Manufacturing, Tammy Parker Realty, Critchfield Spray Foam, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware, Parker Seed, Sharp Manufacturing, Blue Rapids Mercantile, Cottage Hill Ag Supply, Christy Anders Funeral Home, Dane's Automotive, My Sister's Closet, Blue River Veterinary Clinic, Circle P Processing, and Sap Brothers Petroleum. We'll get you up to date on all the scores, matches, and what's left ahead. Pool play continuing in the state volleyball tournaments, live on KNDY.
Sharp Manufacturing in Blue Rapids. Building quality, locally produced custom trailers, wishing all Mustang athletes the best of luck this year. From start to finish, the best is what you'll get from Sharp Manufacturing. Check out their full line of high-quality enclosed cargo trailers and custom car haulers at sharpmanufacturing.com. The best and last trailer you'll need, Sharp Manufacturing in Blue Rapids.
Turn to Cottage Hill Ag Supply in Waterville when you need to take your crops to the next level. Start with top quality channel seed complete with treatments and delivery. Precision planting equipment gives you optimum seed spacing, singulation, and depth control. Kilbro seed tenders are dependable for delivering seed to the field and planter. And Darren carries sprayer parts, fertilizer parts, and Conklin Ag products so you have the best growing season ever. Grow your best with Cottage Hill Ag Supply.
The Blue Rapids Mercantile not only reflects the interest of the owner, but those in the community as well. The sunflower speckled building along the highway in Blue Rapids is sure to soothe that antiquing itch, offering a wide range of collectible treasures, including homemade toffee and peanut brittle, candies, and sweetbreads. Along with a wonderful assortment of jams and jellies, your sweet tooth will thank you. With everything reasonably priced, you won't be able to stay away from the Blue Rapids Mercantile. What do you do when the unexpected happens? You may wonder what's next. Who do I call? What should I do? Christy Anders Funeral Home is here to support you through this phase of life by providing support and personal services while helping you create a beautiful and unique tribute for your loved ones. Christy Anders Funeral Home is family owned and operated and proud to offer affordable personalized packages to fit any budget. Visit Christy Anders Funeral Home in Waterville or at www.apfunerals.com. Dane's Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhaust, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Dane's does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Dane's Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Dane's Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville.
So the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs lost to Smith Center 25-12, 25-17, then fall to Inman 25-17, 25-18. It is going to continue today. Smith Center and Garden Plain set to get underway here shortly. Then Garden Plain and Valley Heights scheduled at 12:30, and Smith Center and Inman round out pool play on Court B this afternoon. So it is pool play today with the top 4 teams advancing to the semifinals, consolation and championships tomorrow. Of course, we'll continue to follow Valley Heights Lady Mustangs and provide continuing coverage if they advance tomorrow to the semifinals. In Emporia, Hanover dispatched South Central 25-7, 25-10. Hanover has a noon match scheduled with Wheatland-Grinnell, and this afternoon at 3 we'll square off with Attica. Max Blasky live on FM 95.5 with state volleyball coverage continuing there. Valley Heights Lady Mustangs in the state tournament. Valley Heights football team ended their season last night at Sedgwick, dropping the Week 9 decision. Sedgwick 49, Valley Heights 22. We'll, of course, have all the area high school football scores on our midday sports and the evening sports edition. Want to remind you, we'll cover all of Kansas with the K-Preps pregame show tonight in the 6 o'clock hour. And that will air, of course, with the rankings and the pairings for Week 9 games. Some completed Thursday, others on tap for tonight. Our broadcast calendar tonight includes Marysville at Heston. That's live on AM 1570, FM 94.1, a 7 o'clock kick. And weekend sports, Kansas State's 2:30 pregame show right here tomorrow afternoon.
My Sister's Closet Boutique in Waterville has all you need for your wardrobe this season. They specialize in the latest fashion trends. Don't get caught in last year's style. Stop in and refresh your wardrobe with all your favorite team colors. Stock your closet with cute, comfortable, trendy, and affordable options. Hurry to MSC today or start your shopping online at mysistersclosetkansas.com. Big city style with small town service. Come and spend a day at MSC in Waterville.
If any of your family members meow, bark, squeak, chew, dig, squawk, claw, play dead, or fetch, you need Dr. Porter and the Blue River Veterinary Clinic in Waterville. Dr. Porter is dedicated to the wellness and health care of your small animal pets, offering vaccinations and wellness checks, boarding, dentistry, emergency care, grooming, surgery, and radiology with her full-service clinic. A healthy pet is a happy pet, and a happy pet means a happy home. Call today for your appointment, 363-2222.
Circle P Processing of Waterville has processing openings available now. Their mission is to not only provide the professional meat processing their customers expect, but ensure timely and transparent service and prices. Be assured that when you bring your meat to Circle P, you are getting exactly what you brought in. Always remaining local and loyal to their customers. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Be sure to visit their website, circlepprocessing.com, for pricing and ordering information. Just like the area student athletes, Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard all year round to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple: to be your number one source for propane, lubricants, and extreme diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family. Don't wait for winter to set in. Get that propane tank filled today by calling the winning team at Sapp Brothers Petroleum. Still proudly serving all of Nebraska and the Hanover community, Sapp Brothers is proud to announce their newest location in Blue Rapids. That's Sapp Brothers Petroleum, servicing your residential and farming to commercial and industrial needs.
KNDY.